Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. We had Deku, and we also had Barbara. These two, they have been on a date. And, well, Deku, he ran into Dick whenever he was at Barbara's apartment. Or, well, her place at the library. Dick was a bit more surprised. He hasn't heard about this guy, but apparently he knows Barbara, and Deku has heard of him. But he introduced himself as Jason and left. And Dick? He had to tell Barbara that the Joker was dead. And she was more shocked and surprised. She was about to go out with Jason for lunch. And then she was told that and fainted. And then she actually got to wake up. And we do actually cut to her right now. She does get us set up. Her a bit more confused. And, ow, her head. Hmm? You alright, Barbara? Hmm? Yeah. Wait, when did you... Oh my god. So you remember? He's actually dead? Yeah. Um, it's crazy, right? The Joker is dead. I think I had a special bottle for an occasion like this, but I don't know how... Oh god, should I chill it? Barbara. Yeah, sorry. I'm just... I'm still... I'm shocked is all. He's actually gone. I know. And, I don't know if he'll ever come back. Bruce found the remains and he got the rest of them cremated. He's just making sure that Raish didn't do anything or can't bring him back. Why would Ra's al Ghul bring back the Joker? Barbara, Dick walking over, and going to set down some painkillers and a glass of water. Before he does it, try and ask her, did she hit her head? I think so, but I'll be fine. But why would Ra's al Ghul bring back the Joker? Do you know Izuku Midoriya, Barb? The name sounds familiar, but no, I don't think so. The second Robin. Bruce doesn't talk about him. He's the Red Hood. What? Yeah, Izuku Midoriya. I looked into it a bit with Tim. Izuku's the second Robin. Ra's al Ghul brought him back from the dead and trained him. Then he sent him back to Gotham. That's as much as he got from Raish. He doesn't know much otherwise. Izuku's a ghost, and that's a problem. He has Assassin League training. That says quite a bit, doesn't it? Plus, he uses guns. He knows our tricks, he knows our tactics. He learned the rulebook before Tim or you did. And that says quite a bit. The rules got changed, and he's playing by his rules. Or Bruce's, I guess, but Bruce is rusty on those. And if he goes back to using those, I'm afraid what it'll do to Bruce. He's mad like I've never seen him before. Are you serious? Yeah, Barbara. I'm serious. But we'll figure that out later. You think that you'll be able to go on patrol tonight? I don't know. I had... Oh my god. Jason. Her actually somewhat going to turn. Looking around before going to stand up. Her somewhat limping a bit without her cane to use going to her kitchen. She goes over to her kitchen and tries to look for her phone. Her going off the counter and going to read a text. Before she'll see that Jason texted her about 10 minutes ago. Hey, I met Dick. He told me that you were dealing with something. Just call me back or text me whenever you're okay. Just let me know if you're fine or need to talk. Okay. I feel like an asshole. So that's Jason. Oh, yeah, he's a guy from my group therapy. I thought you couldn't date in the group. We can't, but we're not dating. I thought I heard you say the other day you had dinner with him. We did go out to dinner and we were going to go out to lunch. We've been out to coffee a few times, but we sort of talk a lot. Really? You guys haven't gone for drinks? You sure it's just talking? Dick, hey, I'm just saying, I don't know what you two get up to. And you're supposed to be following the rules, aren't you? Okay, Mr. Grayson, exactly what do you do at night? Exactly, okay? Just butt out, Dick. We're not together, okay? We broke things off and we agreed. And I really would not like to talk about my personal romance. So you do like him. That's not what I mean, and you know it. Sorry. It's just, I still can't believe it. I know. I, um, I need to call Jason. I, I should probably explain myself. Not sure you do. Hmm? What do you mean? There was a public statement. People know the Joker's dead. Oh, so he must have heard then. But why didn't he text me back? He probably didn't know what to say, Barb. I don't know what to say. And I've known you for a while. This guy barely knows you, right? Yeah. So, text him first. Wait for him to text you, I guess, or just leave it alone. Best advice I can give you. Deku couldn't stand up and expressed to Barbara. He needs to get out there. The Red Hood's supposed to be active again. Now that he killed the Joker and got his revenge, he's going to do one of two things: leave Gotham or continue to stack bodies on a pile. So, tonight, he's going to try and figure out which one he'll do. See ya, Barb. This being where Dicta's going to walk away. I keep wanting to call him Tim for some reason. I still think I'm in the Injustice universe. Now, to anyone who doesn't understand that, that's from Kryptonian Deku. Don't worry about it. Okay, skipping over that, since I don't know how to transition now that I broke focus. We do actually cut over to Deku. Hmm, I almost bit my tongue. We actually do cut over to Deku, who right now, he's done quite a bit. He's had a bit of fun. And he does going to meet with a contact. Someone from the League of Assassins he needs to talk to. Because he does want to understand why they haven't pulled back. And why Talia al Ghul, she kept showing up. Why she kept popping up. She seemed to be keeping an eye on him, personally. And he thinks that he may have caught her. As do actually have Deku. Him sitting down with Rose. And Rose does going to put her coffee down at the table, congratulating him on his objective. Thanks. So I do have questions. Go ahead. Tell me what you want to hear. I want to hear about exactly what's going on. You know what's happening, don't you? I have information about it, but not full clearance. I can tell you what I know, but I'm not sure. Do you want to do this here? We'll be fine. Nobody here listens. People don't come here a lot. Me and this girl I know, we come here. Girl, you know. Talia? No, not Talia. I approached Barbara. I've met her and I've been getting close to her. I got her apartment bugged, and I have a back door into her network. I'll use it whenever I do need to, but that's for another time. Now, Rose, what exactly is Raish planning? That's simple. He wants to go for the Court of Owls, take them down. That, or work with them, strike an agreement. If we can't do that, then they go to war. And Gotham, it's caught in the middle of it. two secret organizations that the world doesn't know about, fighting for supremacy over a city. It tells you quite a bit. Her turning her head, expressing, she's seen this city before. It can be nice and pretty. It could also be dark and gritty. He does understand that part, doesn't he? I do, Rose. I do. So listen. That's why I'm asking questions. The League wants to go to war with the Owls? Perhaps. We need leads. We need to find the Talons. We need to take them down. And we also need to discover who might be involved on their little round table. Of course. Alright. So, I'll start looking into a few things. But I do have a good idea as to where to start. You do? Yeah. I have a very good idea. The Court of Owls, their influence. They're made of some of the richest people in Gotham, some of the oldest families in Gotham. That tells me a lot already. So I can narrow that down quite a bit. I can suspect people from the court, but I can also at least try and give a bit of leeway there. Rich and powerful. Go after one might follow. A Talon. Interrogate them all you want, but they're undead. They don't feel pain. And what would the League do if they had an undead army that doesn't feel pain? They'd experiment. If they got desperate enough, yes. And exactly what would you do if you had a bit more of a cheaper option? You'd buy a super soldier. Exactly. Bane. His venom supply. He knows where to get more, and he knows how to make more. He has recipes for it. He knows people who can make it. Mass produce that, and what does the Court of Owls have? An undead super army. No pain, and they can be pumped full of it so much their hearts would explode and they would barely recognize the pain. They wouldn't even drop dead, maybe. Maybe their hearts just explode and their bodies are so pumped full of that stuff, they just explode. Who knows, Rose? That's the problem. Alright. I'll give this back to Raish. I'll tell him you told me. Please do. Also, tell Raish to call me. I need to talk to him. It's about these dreams I'm having. Really? What are they about? Vivid nightmares. Very vivid. I couldn't even tell last night from reality. That's how bad. That doesn't sound good. It isn't. I didn't know what to do last night. I just woke up and worked out. I didn't want to go back to sleep. I'm sorry. It's fine. But just tell Raish to call me. I will. If you need to talk, call me. Sure. Rose is going to leave. And Deku, he does go to get a text from Barbara. He's a bit more confused and kind of surprised. And there is going to call her. And the two start to talk. Deku tries to tell Barbara about how he's a little bit busy tonight, but Barbara wants to get drinks with him. She wants to go out. She wants to at least make up for turning down his lunch. It's just that she heard that the Joker died and she kind of fainted. She also got a concussion. Yeah, I figured that was it. I met that guy, Dick. He was a cool guy, but he was a little distracted by something today. Yeah. I'm guessing that was it? Maybe, but he just came by to tell me, and I didn't even realize it happened. So are you gonna be okay? I, I'm not sure. Honestly, I thought about just breaking out some old whiskey my dad gave me and calling him up, have a drink with him, and celebrate, but a guy died, and I don't feel bad. Does that make me a bad person? No. No, Barbara, it doesn't. Barbara a bit surprised. No hesitation. And Doug just tell her. Whenever his dad died, he smiled for the first time in years. He thought he was so fucked up in the head he went to a doctor. But the doctor, they told him, after what he went through, the scars his father left on him, everything he was put through, he did not believe he was in the wrong. Izuku had a sense of peace because the person who harmed him like that, who made him fear for his own safety, they can't hurt him anymore. He's finally free of them. And Deku, from that day forward, he tried to get better. He thought he was insane, but no. He was just, he felt alive again. And Barbara, she doesn't find a bit of comfort in hearing that. And Deku, he does at least go to call a few contacts he does know. Him going to cash a few favors, pay a few people off, and try and find information. He tells people, if they can find Bane for him tonight, he'll double what he's offering them. As an incentive, the first person to find Bane, they get double. The second person to find Bane, who tries to at least get double, he'll pay them, but be warned. If they try and get more money than he's offering, he won't give it to them. He might hunt them down. They need to know when to give up. And Deku, he does get an alert. As we do cut to earlier that night, where Deku, him and Barbara, they actually somewhat sat in a bar. And Barbara was talking about it. Her actually sitting down, that she is a bit more concerned. What do you mean? I don't know. It's just, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, I can see that. So, you ever play pool? Not really. I never really had a chance to. I remember once my dad tried to teach me, but that was a long time ago. Hmm. Well, you want to play? Do you really want to play, or are you just offering? I mean, I could enjoy the rest of this whiskey, but I kind of also want to get on my feet and move a little. It's, something to do, I guess. Maybe. Barbara gonna stand up. And Deguda's gonna at least stand up and walk over. And the two start to talk. Barbara, she's a bit concerned about what this is. She's a bit worried. She's not really sure how to put it. But it's nice. But she just hopes things don't move a little too fast. It seems to be good for right now. I mean, they don't date. Or they aren't dating yet. Or, no, that came out wrong. Barbara trying to at least think that to herself. As we do actually have later, Deku and Barbara, they get back to her place. And Deku, he does actually somewhat going to sit there. Him going to tell Barbara that maybe she needs a hand again. I'm not that drunk. Her going to stand up and get out of the car. Her going to at least stand up and turn, grabbing her cane, telling Deku, she'll be okay. She just needs to just steady herself out. Besides, he had a lot and he really shouldn't have been driving. Barbara, I cut myself off earlier. Sure you did. You just had 3 glasses of whiskey? Yeah. And they were iced, remember? Sure. Anyways, thanks for tonight and the talk. I really did appreciate it. Yeah, it's it was nice. Deku gonna lean against the car and tell Barbara, He is concerned though. That guy Dick, whenever he told her the news, how did he react? He was surprised, I guess. And did he say anything about me? Um, no, he didn't. Barbara tried to think. That isn't really concerned right now. He's not involved here. It's just them. And Deku just won't smile. Barbara actually going to step forwards. Before she actually does gonna tell Deku to look at her for a second. Deku looking up. And Barbara just gonna lean in. Before she is gonna at least lean against him and bring her arms up, wrapping them around Deku's head. Asking if he's into her. That was kinda sudden. I I guess so, yeah. Why? Would you want to go inside? Okay. Um, Barbara. Deku looking up. And Barbara does get a kiss Deku. And Deku, he's a bit more surprised. As there actually is whenever Barbara, she's going to pull back. And Deku actually went to go lean forwards. Barbara, a bit surprised by that. Uh, sorry, I didn't mean to. It's just, I, I should go. No, no, it's Barbara turning and walking away. As Deku, he went to go say those words. And Barbara, yeah. She goes to walk inside and close the door. Her going to turn on the security system, as she does go to walk upstairs. And Deku, he does stand there outside. He was kind of surprised by that. Her lips were soft. That being on Deku's mind. Before he does get a turn, and his alert doesn't want to go off. And right now, he does get to suit up. He's got to find Bane. That being on his mind. As currently Deku, he does leap from a rooftop and land on another. Him going to tuck and roll as he does go rolling down before leaping over something. Him thinking about everything, bringing his hands down and going to throw them behind him, kicking out his feet. He needs to make sure he can get everything right. Him going to leap off of a building as he's going to shoot his grappling hook. Finding Bane's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. He needs to make sure he can get everything in order. And we do actually have somewhere else. On another side of the city. Where people, they said they may have seen the Red Hood. However, we do actually have Barbara and Kate. There we go. These two, they're on patrol together. And Kate, she actually at least does try to talk to Barbara about it. Asking her if she's okay. And Barbara, she at least tells Kate she's fine. I mean, yes, he had a celebratory drink, but that was it. Maybe you had a little too much? I'm fine, Kate. It's just, I think I fucked things up with this guy. How so? I kissed him. And, well, I kissed him again and again. Did he kiss you back? I sort of pulled away. Oh, and what happened? I sort of just ran inside. I panicked, I guess. I don't know. Just Dick got in my head earlier today, and I didn't know if me and this guy were serious. I fucked up, didn't I? Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, things with my ex were complicated, but that's saying something. Huh, right. But I don't know. Maybe he's gonna try and call me in the morning, but we're not supposed to be dating. You're a vigilante, Barbara. Right, right. So, anyways, we need to find something to do because I'm gonna be thinking about this all night. Want to go stop the penguin? Is he up to something interesting or no? I think he's scheming something, but I'm not sure. We could try and figure out what he's planning and eavesdrop, or just beat him to the punch. You see, I kind of like that option a bit more, but I guess Oswald does belong in Arkham. All right. So, let's see. Want to make a bet? What do you mean? How about this? We see how many people we can take down. If I take down more people than you, then you have to buy me lunch tomorrow. If you take down more people than me, I buy you coffee in the morning. Ah, all right, fine. I'm up for it. Though I do have a lot to work through. All right. The two are gonna start running, and Kate is trying to tell her. She is gonna beat her to the docks. She is definitely gonna be getting that meal, and she's gonna make sure she finds someplace expensive. And Barbara, she currently does start running. Her trying to keep up. And Kate, she's gonna watch Barbara. Her gonna leap off the side of the building and throw out her grappling hook. Before she's gonna at least go into a swing. Her moving fast, as right now Kate, she does try to turn. Her going to re-angle her next shot. And there currently is Deku. Deku, he does actually don't stand there. Him going to bend down and try and tell him, come on, Bane, give it up. Him going to pull on a Bane's mask, pulling it off of his head before going to bring down his hand again, pulling it up his head and going to put a knife to his throat. He wants to know where the venom supply is, where he gets his, specifically. Come on. He wants to know. If Bane plays along, then things will be okay. He won't paint the floor red and send his head to Batman. And Bane, he doesn't want to stare up. This guy got a lucky shot. But how the hell did he break through the tubes? He made them stronger. Shit. That guy fucked him over on the pipes, didn't he? They were supposed to be able to take shots. The guy, he just cut through them. That being on Bane's mind. And Bane, he's annoyed. Himmely's trying to tell this guy here some information. And Deku, he is going to at least drop Bane. Him going to turn to him and shoot him in the leg, telling him, thanks, big guy. But he's going to make sure he doesn't get back up again and chase him. He's going after his supplier. Deku going to walk away. He's kind of intrigued. Venom. What can it do for him? Maybe if he finds the supplier, he'll get the recipe. Or maybe he'll just take what he can and kill the guy, burn down the lab, and hide it from the court. That's definitely an option. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.